What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be sharing 5 tips when starting a ketogenic diet. Alright, tip number 1 for starting a ketogenic diet. Focus on eating low carb. Check the nutritional labels. Okay, I can't stress that enough. You might think that something doesn't have any carbs in it, but it does. Okay, check all your seasonings, check all your dressings, check everything, because you will be surprised by how many hidden carbs you can have in your meal, and you think you're eating right, you think you're eating keto, but you're really going overboard. You just need to focus on eating low carb, getting your fat in. So when you're eating the American diet, you're not full because you're eating all this garbage. When you eat keto, or when you eat right, you're going to be full because you're actually giving your body the nutrients that it needs. When it doesn't get the nutrients that it needs, it's going to keep saying, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. Things like high fructose corn syrup and MSG, that you're getting from fast food restaurants, wreaking havoc on your system. Did you know that MSG actually makes your pancreas produce 3 times the amount of insulin is needed? So what happens is, what insulin does is it takes the blood glucose and it stores it inside your cells. But if your body produces too much insulin, it just sits inside the body, inside the bloodstream. And if it sits inside the bloodstream, you cannot use your fat that's stored inside your cells for energy. So it's so important to reduce insulin. Tip number 2, make sure that you're eating your leafy greens. Make sure you're eating your vegetables. The thing is when you're doing a ketogenic diet, you need potassium. You need it more than like just eating an American diet. Why? Because you're gonna lose a lot of your electrolytes. That when you're eating carbohydrates, you're staying hydrated. Obviously, carbohydrate. When you take carbohydrates out of your diet, or you're reducing it, you're gonna be dehydrated. You're gonna get nauseated. You're gonna get dizzy if you don't replenish your electrolytes. You need more electrolytes. So the easiest way and the best way to get your potassium is through vegetables. You need to get vegetables. This isn't an option. You have to eat them. Okay? Tip number 3, electrolytes. You need to replenish your electrolytes. I mentioned earlier about sodium and potassium, but you also need magnesium. You need about 500 milligrams of magnesium in a day. You need about, I consume about 3,000 milligrams of sodium, and I try to get 3,000 milligrams of potassium in a day. An easy way to get your sodium into your meals is by sprinkling pink Himalayan salt on your eggs or your vegetables, anything. Don't use regular salt. Regular salt is trash. You can look up what it actually has chemically, but regular salt is not nearly as good for you as pink Himalayan salt. And also, if you get pink Himalayan salt, put it in the water and stir it up. If it turns pink, it's not legit pink Himalayan salt. You want to get the good stuff. Okay? As far as getting your potassium in, I go with no salt if you can't get enough from your vegetables, but you gotta try to eat your vegetables to get that's the best source of getting your potassium, is getting them from actual whole foods. Meats have potassium, and vegetables have a lot of potassium, but also you can eat avocados. Those also have a lot of potassium. As far as magnesium goes, I usually take a supplement. Two of the supplements will provide you with 500 milligrams of magnesium. Okay. Tip number 4, make foods you like. The thing is if you are eating the ketogenic diet and you feel like crap and you feel like you're being restricting yourself, you're not going to want to stick with it. Because let's face it, who wants to stick with something that they don't like to do? Like, hardly nobody. So if you're restricting yourself, you're going to want to cheat. You're going to, oh, I missed the pizza, so let me go eat some pizza. It's like, no, you can make a keto pizza. You can make mozzarella sticks. You can make sushi. You can make anything on keto. And if there's something that you think that I cannot make on keto, let me know, because I'll try to make it. And I know I will, because I've tried like almost everything this past year. You need to rewire your brain. It's a way of thinking about pain and pleasure. You can't think of, because when you normally think of food, that healthy food, you usually think of pain. Oh, that's hard. It's hard to eat healthy. But you don't think about all the, the pleasure of getting the good body. You need to rethink, your attitude on eating healthy. You need to look at it like, oh, there's a lot of healthy foods that I can eat that taste great. Are they going to taste as good as the originals? Probably not. But at the same time, it's like a brain hack. It'll help you so that you don't feel the need to cheat. All right. Tip number 5: if you're full, just stop eating. That's a great thing. That's leptin. Leptin is the hormone that tells your brain, look, I'm full, I'm done eating. So if your fat cells are full, then they're going to tell your brain, okay, we're full, stop giving us food. Alright guys, I hope that you guys liked this video, and make sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can see when I post more videos. Alright? Thanks.